Much the same way as with the Disney cartoons, one looked at animated figures and couldn't believe that they in fact weren't real. And of course, I think from the point of view of creating fantasy, it is important to make fantasy as believable as possible so that it is acceptable. This is what we're trying to do.
You just have to be repetitive about this. It's not enough to simply have a catchy ad on a Monday and then only do it every Monday. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people.
This is the control room for NASA's Deep Space Network, and the scientists here still listen for the signals that Voyager is sending.
Deep Space Network is a collection of antennas around the world that we use for tracking deep space missions. We provide commands to the spacecraft, so, turn left at the next corner kinds of things, right? A little more complicated than that. Turn the instrument on, turn the instrument off. Software updates. Most important reason for sending the thing out there is to get the science data back. And so the instruments are taking visible pictures, infrared pictures, measuring particles in the case of Voyager. We need to get that data back down and distribute it to the scientists.
The Deep Space Network's 3 stations cover the whole sky. Any mission more than 30,000 kilometers away from Earth is visible to at least one station all the time. Stationary orbit, where we keep most of our communication satellites.
Much the same way as with the Disney cartoons, one looked at animated figures and couldn't believe that they in fact weren't real. And of course, I think from the point of view of creating fantasy, it is important to make fantasy as believable as possible so that it is acceptable. This is what we're trying to do.
Oh my God, dude.
But if you want to join Club 33 right now and have the money in hand, you can easily skip that waiting list. Just not at Disneyland, but at the Walt Disney World Resort. In 2017, it was confirmed by the Orlando Sentinel that Club 33 was coming to Walt Disney World. Keeping with the tradition of privacy and secrecy, Disney made no formal announcements for the club, and barely mentions it anywhere except for a single page on their website. This page doesn't mention cost, benefits, or even locations, but thankfully, that information is out there.
Be obvious to those of you who are looking at them here from the surface of Earth.
Under the Masonic moon, plans were made by the bankers in the back room. Get the president out of the way and hire Stanley Kubrick. Under the Masonic moon, under the Masonic moon. Everyone hoped that the boys would come home soon. One more day and they'll drop from the plane and splash into the ocean. Under the Masonic moon. Werner von Braun and his conspirators got a free ride to the States. They turned Nazi into NASA. They just couldn't wait. Under the Masonic moon. Under the Masonic moon. Plans were made by the bankers in the back room. The owl sees into the night and the secret will never be told. Under the Masonic moon. Under the Masonic moon. Plans were made by the bankers in the back room. The owl sees into the night and the secret will never be told.
99, proceeded, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Right away, Houston. Red, good.
The owl sees into the night and the secret will never be told.
Okay, 30 seconds. 308 your number. Okay, coming through 1,500 feet, and H-dot looks good. Right away, Houston.
Gennady, it's your time to be commander. ISS. That's it.
It's a pleasure to work with all of you, and we look forward to
Bouncy, 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 I bouncy, bouncy.
Sorcery. What are we talking about tonight? Getting inside your mind and messing with you, controlling your thought process.
We want your soul. 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 We want your soul.
Which came first? The science or the fiction?